Thank you for joining me for the last episode on this series. And today we're going to talk about how the predator maintains control and what you can do moving forward as a parent or a child affected by grooming.
If you tell anyone, your family's going to break apart. Reward, praise, punishment, and guilt. Extra attention. The parents are groomed. Friends can be groomed. Other coaches can be groomed.
Now you see a shift. Now you're seeing a role reversal, and all those favors and things that was secrets that predator had that child keeping, they're now using it as a form of blackmail. They'll say things like, no one will believe you. They'll say things like, what if I told this? What if I told that? They'll have videos and things that they'll use as ways to say, well, if you don't do this or that, I'm going to tell this person. And in this way, they're maintaining control. They're still using that as a way to make the relationship continue and keep that young child in that bondage type relationship.
The perpetrator, when they start to groom a child, they want to see how far that they can take it and then they will slowly progress into doing different things and seeing how far they can go and seeing if the child will disclose or tell.
The pedophile or the predator will trap the child by, you were smoking, you were drinking. You saw this a lot with the Boy Scouts. So then it's, if you tell, I'll tell them you were smoking dope, and they're gonna see it if I test you for drugs. So it's, how can I trap these children in any way, shape, or form that I can?
As a survivor, one of your biggest fears is that your child comes home and they tell you that this happened to them.
Roberto, now a parent himself, was forced to face his worst fears when his 3-year-old daughter revealed to him an inappropriate game she was taught by another family member.
And I looked at her, and inside, I felt so much pain. And I held it, and I looked at her and I smiled, and I said, sweetie, who taught you that game? And she said, Uncle Johnny taught me that game. And I said, wow, honey, thank you. You're so brave for telling me about this game you're playing. And I scooped her up, and I held her in my arms again. And I said, Daddy can't play this game with you, baby. Daddy loves you very much, and this is not a game you can play anymore. And Daddy's gonna make sure you never play this game again.
What I caught in this message is that this father handled it in such an amazing way. He reaffirmed her and let her know how brave she was and that he would take care of it. And he's going to take action towards it. And I think that's extremely important. Don't brush it off. Don't say, okay, don't worry about it, or it's not true. Do your part as a parent. Do your part as a guardian to truly reinforce how much you love and care, how brave that child is, so they can continue to come to you, to vent to you about these issues. Because unfortunately, this can be a generational thing. I have heard situations and stories from people who have had this happen to their fathers, their mothers, their sisters, their aunts and uncles, and on and on. So this example shows you how important it is to reinforce and love on your child.
Child comes and discloses that they have been abused. The parent, this will be a trigger for the parent, and then the parent is suddenly dealing not only with their child's sexual abuse, but their own past history of sexual abuse.
I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching this series. This one is something very heartfelt for me, and I hope that you gathered a lot of information from it. Please go back and rewatch it, and just know that if this does come knocking at your door, there are people and there are resources out there to assist you. There's an amazing organization that I am glad to be a part of their Speakers Bureau. They're called RAIN, and they're available 24/7 to aid you or your loved ones if this comes knocking at your door. So please reach out, support each other, be there for each other. And I thank you again from the bottom of my heart for tuning in.
I learned that when I face my demons and my monsters, they're not as scary as I thought they were. They're just things that happen. And what can I do with that experience? How do I take that thing which happened to me, which was so horrendous and horrific, that which happened to my daughter, how do I take that and utilize it for something good? I do is I help other people to heal. I tell my story and I let men know that we heal, we recover, we get better, that the lie is dead, that we are loving, caring, gentle, compassionate, understanding, empathetic, gentle, soft men who can stand strong and be right.